For tip number 51, I want to give you examples of when people ended up with jobs that they were originally rejected for. So the first one was a returner who was coming off of a career break who was applying for a job at one of our iRelaunch Return to Work conference sponsors and was immediately rejected, within 30 seconds, got a rejection. She knew that she had a specific skill set that was relevant for this position. So somehow through a friend of a friend or another contact, she ended up getting her resume over there. And that person brought her resume to the hiring manager, who then hired her. And she's been on an advancement streak ever since. Another person was in the finals for a role, got rejected. The other person got the role. And then a couple months later, they came to her and they said it didn't work out with the other person, so they're offering her the job. And the third one is actually with one of my kids who applied for a role, more entry level, early stage, was in the finals, didn't get it. And then my kid actually went to go visit the person who interviewed him, because I guess the interviews had been on video, even though he had been rejected. And a month later, they came back to him and they said they had more roles there and he didn't have to interview any further. They just offered him the job. So I'm telling you these in case you're feeling overwhelmed by rejection, that you know they're examples when people move beyond that. Tip number 52 are 4 words that are important to use when describing an elder care career break in an interview. The 4 words are which is now resolved. And the way you would use it is if an interviewer says, wow, tell me about this career break, you say, I took a career break for an elder care situation, which is now resolved, and now I can't wait to get back to work, and then move into some sort of an anecdote that's relevant to the job that you're applying for. And the messaging here is that whatever your responsibilities were in that elder care role, you do not have them now, or you don't have them to an extent that it's going to interfere with you working in this job. Tip number 53 is a great answer for when an interviewer asks you, why did you apply for this role? It's the prelude that's most important. You say, I didn't apply for this role on a whim. I applied for this role after a lot of thought and deliberation about where I could add the most value at an employer, and then go into details about something in your background that's relevant to, or your skill set that's relevant to the role that you're applying for.